What it do, Niner fam? Look like they cut down to that 53-man roster. See, this is, and you know what this means? You know, hey, season about to start. That's what it officially means. The season is about to start. But you know how everybody was real fixated on the preseason games. Oh, we're losing. We're losing. Oh, this guy's that. This guy's that. Preseason means absolutely nothing. And I need people to get that through their head. Preseason means nothing. So when you see somebody go down, what's that, Patrick Taylor Jr., he got hurt in the preseason. He's out for the season. See, that's why you really do not want your starters playing. See, because them games mean nothing. That's for people, them walk-ons and undrafted free agents and, you know, some of your rookies to get a little bit of playing time, not too much. Because soon as somebody gets injured, then that's it. Especially if they're injured for the season and you pay big money for them, or, you know, you either just drafted him or he's a first-round pick or whatever it is, you didn't put equity into this person, and now he's playing against some scrubs or some backups or some walk-ons. And look at, what's that, Shedeur Sanders, his brother, Shedeur Sanders, right? He got ejected. They booted him off the roster and everything else. For what? A fight of somebody, you know, he retaliating to a fight or whatever it is. And for what? For what? Unnecessary. Even though I think they targeted him, but you know, it's unnecessary. He shouldn't even been playing. Okay. But now, when I look into the preseason, I look at individual players who is going to fit well with our roster. See, when I'm looking at the offensive line during preseason, and I'm like, you know, they wasn't giving them quarterbacks no time. I understand that. But when you see one or two players on that line that look nice, you're like, oh, okay. He'll fit in right with Trick Williams or Pooney. I'm saying, or they'll be a good backup when you need to give somebody a rest. Okay, same thing with every position. That's what I look at. Now we look at this this roster. Okay, yeah, this is what we go. And really, you got to remember, this is not official. This is the 53-man roster. But right now, they looking at, because Niners didn't cut some people, let some people go, and trying to put some people on the practice squad, and hopefully they don't get poached by another team. And we doing the exact same thing to other people's teams. You know what I'm saying? Look and see who they let. Some of their starters they gonna let go. And maybe we can poach some, because it's a few positions that we really just need, you know what I'm saying, some depth. Like I said, give me another couple old linemen, some big old linemen, some veterans from other teams that you know, either want too much money or they couldn't keep. Hey, I'll bring them over here. I'm saying that's how I look at stuff. Or maybe a defensive tackle or something like that, or maybe a safety here and there, maybe a wide receiver, We got depth though, you feel me? Let's look at the roster. We got Brock Purdy, Mac Jones. We knew that that's what it was. Them other two quarterbacks, they just wasn't gonna cut it. I'll take Mac Jones with a decent O-line, and he's starting. We've seen Mac Jones start before. So when he's starting with the ones, I'm good with Mac Jones as the backup. The backfield. Ooh, the backfield. The backfield gonna be so vicious. Now, they got Kyle Juszczyk as we know he's a fullback, but he's a running back too. So they got Kyle Juszczyk, Christian McCaffrey, Brian Robinson Jr., Isaac Guerendo, and Jordan James. Isaac Guerendo, he is brittle. He is brittle. So they might have him. I don't know. They might, because he hurt now. He hurt again. I think he got hurt he came off from being hurt, then got hurt again. So I don't know. I'm glad they picked up Brian Robinson Jr. Anyway, they got Kittle, Luke Farrell, and Jake Tongs. Luke Farrell's there to block. See, Kittle been blocking the whole time. If you actually watched some of the practices and OTAs, all that type stuff, it's been Purdy, Kittle. And Kittle gonna have a big year. He can actually slim down. He actually looked like a receiver. He actually looked like just a bigger receiver. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have a big year. You know what I'm saying? And then we go with the wide receivers. Look at the wide receivers though. Juwan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, Sky Moore, Jacob Cowan, Jordan Watkins, Demarcus Robinson. That's the dude suspended for 3 years. I mean, 3 years. 3 games. You know what I'm saying? He's suspended for 3 games. He's supposed to be appealing that, so I don't know if they're going to allow that to. And then Ayuk. So that ain't really saying too much. Ayuk, so that ain't really. Anyway, the O-line. Trent Williams, Ben Barch, Jake Brendel, Dominique Pooney, Colt McKivitz. That's the starters right there. You know what I mean? Spencer Burford, I'm saying, Drew Moss, Connor Colby, Hennessy, and Austin, what's that, Pleasance? Hennessy, they got him as a center. Hopefully he's just a backup, or you could put him at guard. But man, But sometimes the O-line look bad because if you're one good person on the O-line and everybody else is bad, it make you look bad. You know what I'm saying? But look at the D-line, the defensive line, led by Nick Bosa, Alfred Collins, C.J. West, Mikal Williams, you know what I'm saying? Yetur Gross-Matos, Bryce Huff. Bryce Huff he came in every blue moon in the preseason, just a little something. You feel me? Watch, he's going to have a big impact this year. Watch, guaranteed. Sam Okunau, Robert Bill Jr., Khalil Davis, Evan Anderson, and Jordan Elliott. The defensive line is stacked, absolutely stacked. I don't think people understand that it's absolutely stacked. Look at those names. It's absolutely. Remember all the injuries, all these injuries. Look, Mikael Williams been back. He been back. He's ready. You know what I'm saying? But not only are they stacked, the defensive line stacked. I'm telling you, the defensive line stacked. That run game, they finna shut that down. That shit that was happening to us last year, they finna shut that down. Look at the linebackers. Fred Warner's, D. Winters. D. Winters have been balling. He has been balling. But to say the crazy part about it is, we seen in the preseason, Nick Martin was all over the field. He had one bad game, that first game against the Broncos on the preseason. Other than that, he's perfect. Perfect, them three. And you might be able to get all three of them on the field at the same time. I'm saying Luke Gifford and Tatum Bethune. I'm saying, so I'm good with the linebackers and the D line. That's where your money at. That's where your money at. Your defensive line and your linebackers. That's where your money at. You know what I'm saying, and then you got the cornerbacks. You got Diamond Lenore, Ronaldo Green, Upton Stout, Chase Lucas, Neal, and Daryl Luter Jr. Gerald Lewis Jr. That's a whole nother story right there. But Diamond Lenore, Ronaldo Green, and Upton Stout. Beast. Those three right there. Beast. That's why the D-line and the linebackers are going to eat, because that secondary is going to be shutting people down. Guaranteed. That's a guarantee. That's how I know. And Salah know it. That's why the defense is going to be nice. It's going to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Now, look at the safeties. Okay. You got Marcus Siegel. You got Jair Brown, Jason Pinnock, Richie Grant. Remember, Malik Mustafa been injured. You know what I'm saying? But Malik Mustafa, he been injured, but he been still out on the side not practicing, but running and getting his wind in. Remember, he was already, lifting the weights and stack. He big as hell now. I got to do a whole video on him. He's big as hell now. Malik Mustafa is ready. He gonna really hit some fools this year. He was hitting fools last year. He gonna really hit some fools this year. Special teams. See, I was juiced about everybody else. Special teams. Moody. Why? Why would they keep Moody? I don't. Do Moody got somebody mama hostage or something? Because why is you got him still on the roster when you see that he can't really, in pressure situation, it's going to be all bad? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you know what I mean? Thomas Morstead, clearly going back to, going back to IR or whatever it is. Remember Cowing, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even mention him at the wide receivers. A lot of wide receivers that it's a lot of people. It's going to be some interchanging. You know what I'm saying? So this list is going to change. It's a few people here and there, a few people. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a starter, you better have to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? But Moody's the only one I'm looking at like, why did they even keep him? Everybody's seen it. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? So they better get Robbie Gould a call. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about this roster. Who should have stayed? Who should have went? Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, subscribe, man. Peace. I'm out of here.